Hello everyone once again. I'm Emma, your host for today. I will be supporting my colleagues in Potential.com to make sure that this session is efficient and as useful to you as possible. We value your time and thank you for choosing to spend it with us today. In our session today, we will start by talking about some of the latest AI news and updates. My colleague Rachel will take you through how the AI market is developing, how technologies are converging, and how you can turn the disruption being caused into an opportunity. After that, our co-founder, Shadi Banner, will go over our key theme for today, talking about how companies can leverage AI agents in the human resources life cycle. He will share some real-world AI agents in action supporting HR and L&D. We will then take you through some demos of AI agents at work, and we will open it up for a Q&A and live AI clinic, answering any questions about how AI can enhance your business. As mentioned earlier, we want this session to be as useful as possible to you, so all through the session, feel free to share your feedback, questions, and interactions on the chat. So let's get going. I'll hand it over to Rachel now, and we'll catch up with you later in the session.
Hi everyone. Innovation cycles aren't just accelerating, they are collapsing. This chart from JP Morgan shows how long it takes for a breakthrough to translate into real productivity growth. The steam engine, 61 years. Electricity, 32 years. The internet, 15 years. Now look at AI, just 7 years. That's twice as fast as the internet and nearly 10x faster than industrial revolutions of the past. This isn't just another wave of innovation, it's a supercycle of exponential change. The companies that adopt AI now will see compounding advantages, while those who wait will struggle to catch up. If you think AI is just another tech trend, think again. This is real, and businesses are adopting it faster than ever. This data from Stripe shows that AI companies are scaling revenue at record speed. The top 100 AI companies on Stripe in 2024 reached a $5 million annualized revenue milestone in just 24 months, 35% faster than the top SaaS companies in 2018, which took 37 months to hit the same mark. The takeaway: AI isn't just an emerging technology, it's already a proven business model. Companies are integrating AI into their products, services, and operations at breakneck speed, creating massive competitive advantages. We've seen how AI adoption is accelerating at record speed and how AI-driven businesses are scaling faster than ever. But what does this mean for industry-specific impact? This survey from Bloomberg Intelligence shows that banks, one of the most traditional and regulated industries, are already seeing AI as a productivity and revenue booster. 83% of respondents expect AI to improve productivity by at least 5%. 39% believe AI will drive more than a 10% improvement. Almost no one thinks AI will have no impact. If banks, often slow adopters, are leaning into AI for efficiency and revenue gains, imagine what's possible in faster-moving industries. The message is clear: AI is not just a tool, it's a force multiplier. The companies that integrate it early will outcompete, outscale, and outperform. We've seen how AI is accelerating at an unprecedented pace. But here's the reality: most organizations aren't ready. This McKinsey data says it all. Only 5% of companies have the AI capabilities they need. That means 95% are still figuring it out, moving slowly, and struggling to adapt. And here's where the real opportunity lies. While big corporations wrestle with bureaucracy, small and agile players can move fast. What's your high potential opportunity? What's an area of business that you have unique experience in? The window is wide open, but it won't stay that way for long. The future belongs to those who act now. And I hope that you act on this opportunity. Well, that's it for me for now. I'll pass it over to Shadi to zoom in on how AI is supporting the human resources function.
Hi, everyone. So today we're going to talk about how AI is revolutionizing HR. And with the proper use of AI in HR, we're basically augmenting the intelligence of the organization and of the people. So let's start with a question. What do you think is the only constant? I'd love to hear your feedback on the chat. What do you think is the only constant in the world, in life? Some of you that have attended some of our webinars know the answer to that, and I can start to see some of the responses. Change. Change is the only constant. Everything else, we're not sure about, but we're sure there's always going to be change. And as we've discussed, and as you've seen in Rachel's session, where the pace of change is accelerating more and more, faster and faster. The big change we've seen recently is that humans were at the top of the intelligence pyramid on Earth, at least. We don't know about it in the universe. But we have, had all of our development and controlled the world because of our intelligence. And the change that is coming is that we're not going to be the only intelligent beings here. I don't know if it's beings or what we'll call them, but intelligence itself is getting commoditized. And this has big implications on us as humans. Is intelligence really what defines us, or is there something else? But at the moment, the way things are happening and evolving, intelligence is getting commoditized. And this is really accelerated about 2.5 years ago with the launch of ChatGPT, large language models. And then you had, we thought, okay, maybe language is so predictive, but all creative industries will not be affected. But then we had models that create really amazing images, artworks, music, videos recently. And then we said, okay, maybe all this creative work is simple to do, but it's not going to be able to think about scientific issues or mathematical issues. And this is what the latest reasoning models are basically proving, that actually all of this intelligence is getting packaged into one AI framework, AI model that does the creative part, the reasoning part, and of course the language part. So if intelligence is everywhere, what should be prized? What are we going to determine or look for when we're trying to identify talented people, talented individuals in the organization? And I would argue that the real, at least in the short term, because again, for future, looking further into the future, it's going to be more difficult. But in the short term, we need to augment the intelligence. So the people that are actually harnessing the intelligence that exists through these models are going to be the successful ones. And you could expect that builders, entrepreneurs, scientists that are really leveraging these AI models can really fast forward their intelligence dramatically. And within organizations, we would want to encourage all employees to really augment their intelligence, make use of, and taking their intelligence to the next level through the use of these tools. Now, Jensen, the CEO of NVIDIA, says that the IT department of every company is going to be the HR department of AI agents in the future. And I would prefer to see not IT take over this role, but actually the HR department take over the role and manage HR human resources as well as the AI agents. And because both will be working side by side. And this needs a really big mindset change in HR. Human resources as a function needs to adapt to this reality. So let's get some insights. I mean, there's a really good research report that came out in December 24 that looked at some of the labor market effects of general artificial intelligence. I'm going to take you through a few statistics from it that give us some insight in terms of how are people using it. But I encourage you to go through the whole document yourselves. So the number of days people at work are using generative AI is basically 5 days a week, most of them. So every day, a lot of the people are using generative AI. So this is great. And a lot of the times they're using it without necessarily the support or guidance from the organizations, but it's being used. And that's something we got to realize, that people are using it. This is really a striking part. Look at the increase in productivity across the different functions. So you can see here the amount of time it takes to do a typical task with or without generative AI. And you could see the huge improvement across all these different tasks in just using AI. And anyone who's been, playing around with AI and experimenting has seen these improvements. It's across the board. And then you could also look at when it comes to various disciplines, same thing, huge productivity increase across all of these different disciplines. So the impact isn't, minor. It's huge, and it's being used really quickly by everyone. Here's another extract from a recent report that Claude, one of the Anthropic, which has the Claude AI model, did a research in terms of how's Claude being used across different tasks and different functions. And it's still limited, or in the majority is being used by technical computing aspects. And of course, a little bit in arts and writing and education, etc. But you're going to see an increase across all of these different functions and use cases. As we've said in the last week's episode, 2025 is going to be the year of AI agents. The difference with AI agents is that they understand, they could plan, and they can act and improve on their decisions. And this is where we're seeing a lot of tools ready to go now, available for HR. And AI agents can augment the whole HR lifecycle. And we're not talking about things far out in the future. I'm going to take you through a few examples from current tools we have already built in Potential for HR. And this is a great report done by PwC that talks about, HR needs to up the game, be able to manage digital workers in addition to the human workers that they have in their workforce. And this is an essential part. So I want to take you through some of how AI agents are doing, what are AI agents doing across the HR lifecycle, from talent acquisition to learning and development to the empowerment of people. We're going to go through a few demos of these, but I just want to run through some examples so you get an idea of the tools available today. So you want to start off by hiring, some people. You want to create proper job descriptions with KPIs relevant to your specific job. We have an AI agent that helps you do that. You want to conduct first level interviews because you get a lot of interviews and you want to save the time of your valuable resources. We have a voice-based interviewer that can actually do the interviews, document them, identify the best candidates for human interviewers to take forward. You have career guidance for people that want to grow in their career, that you can align to the career paths inside the organizations, and people can be better aligned in terms of their learning and development along those lines. You could use performance management coaches to help people set proper KPIs aligned to the strategy of the organization, and then be able to work towards those. So helping people craft these great KPIs for themselves. You want to provide learning and development. You could actually create whole courses now tailored to specific job levels or products that you're launching or releasing, through our AI course generator agent. And you could basically have personal tutors that can be specialized on specific material that you have internally on the organization or general topics, and have them provided on one-on-one basis to people. And coaching is something that can be done across the board, where we had the limits previously about one-on-one, coaches not being able to scale, now you have the opportunity of creating an AI coach clone of every one of your coaches that acts as a 24/7 support mentor and coach available to their employees, trained on their methodology, on the standards. So these are all tools that are available right now. According to BCG report, companies that are adopting AI now can have huge, immense value. And we really encourage the HR departments to take a more proactive role in this and go ahead and start adopting AI, augmenting the intelligence of your workforce. And you will see amazing returns, and everyone's going to be satisfied and happy with the results. So that's it from my side for now. I'm going to pass it on to Emma, who's going to take you through some of these demos so you see them live.
Thanks, Shadi, for shedding the light on how we got here and how 2025 will shape up to be the year of AI agents. Now we will take you through a few demonstrations, starting with how to set up your no-code chatbot for your website or as a coach. As Shadi mentioned, this is the fastest and most effective way to start adding value to your clients and employees. It also gives you the opportunity to experiment with training your bot and understanding needs further. After that, we will take you through a few examples of the AI agents we are working on with some of our clients. AI agents are more advanced and thus could be launched after you have made use of the chatbots by upgrading them. In the meantime, ask any question you have in the chat, and the team will be responding to them as we go along. I'll hand it over to our product and stakeholder teams.
AI is transforming the way organizations support their employees, helping them work more efficiently and achieve their goals. One powerful example is the AI Coach, a smart assistant that provides employees with guidance, insights, and tailored advice. AI coaches can be used in many different ways. Companies can create AI coaches for different business functions, making expert knowledge instantly accessible to employees. Trainers, consultants, and HR professionals can build their own AI coach to replicate their expertise and scale their impact. Now, let's showcase the Performance Cycle Planner AI Coach, developed for one of our clients. This AI coach is available 24/7, providing employees with continuous support in defining, refining, and aligning SMART objectives and key performance indicators, KPIs, with the organization's strategic goals. To get started, we can choose from 2 icebreaker questions. Let's click on Help me craft my objectives and KPIs. The AI coach first asks for key details to personalize its recommendations. It prompts us to enter our role, the department we work in, and some more information. Let's say I'm a section manager in the library management department, and I'm working on improving employee training programs. The AI metrics in mind, such as the number of training sessions and participants. Since we're unsure, we ask for assistance. In response, the AI coach guides us by requesting additional details, so we specify that we aim to increase participation in training programs by 25% and satisfaction by 85% in the next 6 months. With this information, the AI coach generates a clear and structured objective, along with relevant KPIs. It ensures that the objective is measurable, time-bound, and aligned with organizational goals. And that's the power of the AI coach, a fully customizable, AI-powered assistant that helps employees define their goals and track progress. Set up your custom, no-code AI coaches in minute.
AI is transforming the hiring process, making it faster and more efficient than ever. With the AI Job Description Generator, you can create structured, professional job descriptions in seconds. Whether you're an HR professional, recruiter, or hiring manager, this tool simplifies everything. Let's try it together. To get started, we simply enter the job title. For this demo, we'll generate a job description for an interior designer. Next, we define the required experience and skills level. Let's choose mid-level, with 3 years of experience and proficiency in AutoCAD and SketchUp. Then, we select a key duty that best represents the role. We'll go with one focused on client collaboration and design execution. Now, we move on to key performance indicators, KPIs, and choose one that measures design proficiency and output quality. Once that's set, we click Continue, and the AI agent gets to work. It processes the information, referencing industry standards and best practices to create a structured, professional job description. Now, let's look at the result. In just a few moments, the AI agent has generated a clear and detailed job description, covering the role overview, responsibilities, KPIs, and required skills. With one click, we can download it as a PDF and use it immediately for job postings or internal hiring. Explore our other HR and L&D tools, such as the course outline generator and more. Creating a well-structured course takes time and effort, but with our AI course outline planner, it only takes seconds. Whether you're a trainer, educator, subject matter expert, or part of an L&D team in organizations, this tool helps you design well-structured, engaging courses effortlessly. Let's try it together. To get started, we have two options. If you already have any reference material, such as a syllabus, a list of topics, or even a brief description, you can upload it directly. If not, you can simply enter a topic, and the AI will generate a structure from scratch. For this demo, let's upload a file about social media marketing strategies. Next, we define the target audience and skill level. Let's say we're designing this course for marketing professionals with an intermediate skill level. Once that's set, we click Generate Course Outline, and the AI agents get to work. The AI processes the information, referencing trusted sources and learning materials to create a structured, well-organized course outline. Now, let's look at the result. In just a few moments, the AI has generated a detailed course outline, including a course overview, a structured learning path, clear learning objectives, and interactive elements, such as discussion points and assessments. Once the outline is ready, you can refine the content by discussing it with a specialized AI coach. For example, I can ask, "How can I improve the learning objectives?" and the AI bot will provide recommendations. Finally, with one click, you can download the full course outline as a PDF to share with your team or integrate into your LMS system. And if you're working with a global audience, you can generate course outlines in multiple languages, including French, Spanish, Urdu, and more. Explore our other HR and L&D tools such as Job Description Generator, and more.
We hope you found those demonstrations inspiring, and let us know if you have any other use cases or questions on them. Before we open up the floor to your questions, I wanted to highlight to you our AI Amplify program, which is a comprehensive self-paced platform to help you and your employees brush up on essential AI skills. The program covers important topics on AI such as prompting tips, safety, and allows you to use over 25 productivity tools that will help you in your business. This program is offered under our foundation, so we are ready to support with financial aid for those that need. Just get in touch on the email here. Okay, I want to thank you all for your interactions and attention. I'm going to open it up for your questions if any.